It should resume.
It's Rainbow Prince again. Where's all my people that was stacking? Where you guys at? Can you guys find me? No, I'm just kidding. Can you guys find me? Check this out. I don't know what happened, but they just told me that I was interrupted. Was it? Yeah.
They bullshit.
Yeah, they messing with me. Rainbow Prince, they always messing with us. But you know how we do it? We do it here. We always take it with a grain of salt and keep it pushing. Yeah, we get a little hot, but heck, who don't? You know what I mean? So, obviously, Rainbow Prince has lost her community. Where did you guys go? Are y'all finding me yet? Yeah, Facebook done did some things. Or, who knows? I can't blame them. I really don't know what happened. All they said was, it has been interrupted. Hey, sister. Thanks, Catherine. They're saying that the video has been interrupted. Yeah, so there. I'm looking and waiting for my people to actually jump back up on here if they would like to. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and progress a little bit. It has been a struggle. I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? I mean, and being able to explore my writing ability has truly made me feel like, wow, God is truly, truly awesome. You know, there's times where I talk to my Father in heaven and I get so like, how do you call it? I'm in awe because he actually smiles upon my life. And you know, I'm not going to lie about anything, you know. In the past, I wasn't that great of a person. I mean, I may be slim to close to that, but I've changed along the way. Hey, sister, you want to come aboard? I'm going to bring you aboard if you want to come. Yeah, see, you want to come aboard? What's going on with you, Sister Tanya? Come aboard. I'm trying to bring Sister Tanya back up on here. She is, it says adding Facebook cannot block the rainbow clear across the world, you guys. But hello there. Hello there. Do you see?
You are not, I'm sorry, I interrupted, but you would not believe what just happened.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead. Shed some light.
So on my on my phone, your live froze. Okay. And so I tapped on
What's
it.
going on?
It kicked it it kicked me out. I had to like literally get out of Facebook and then get back in, look for your live, jump back on, and it started from the beginning.
I said it stopped.
It said it stopped on our end.
I don't know where it's at.
She
Oh,
can't.
there it is.
She can't find me right now. It's crazy. But
Are
that's.
you even live?
Yeah, I am
And
live.
then
Okay. Well,
Thank you, sis.
and then when I pressed to request to join you, that's when I got current with you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is. It's amazing. Thank you, sis, for joining me. I appreciate it. Wifey's right here. You know, wifey, highly skilled. Say hello to her.
Hola.
She says
Hi,
hola.
For
Hola.
some reason, you guys are on a new video.
We're on a new video, sis. They got, you know what?
No,
I can't wait
well,
till, you know what? I can't wait for? Ask me what? When God allows us to have our own broadcasting system.
Oh, hell.
Did you just add an extra thing to our list?
No, I'm serious. I can't wait for that. Because we're going to have all our people up on there. I don't care. Everybody's special to us, right? Everybody, not just like who, you know what I mean? We're all going to let them do that. I can't wait till that happens, man. Because that right now in our today's society, our economy right now, everything going on in the world, social media, even though it is tainted in other ways, it is truly a supreme communication outline for everybody. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
although there's some little goofballs out there and stuff like that, though, but go figure, it is a good tool for getting the word spread
Hmm.
across the world in reference to spreading love clear across the world, which is great. Because back in the day, they used to say word of mouth hits faster than anything, which I believe it does too. But even though, like
To an
social media,
extent.
yeah, to an extent, but social media by far hits the and outlines places where you cannot get to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's user
Yeah.
friendly when they're not trying to block us or anything like that. Social media. So, anyways, so sis, so this is what happened today, right? Check this out. Ask Jen to get on my watch my live. Me and sister is on there, and you, okay, babe? So this would happen. Like I mentioned to you earlier, right? We were set a little bit because to the side, simply
Mhm.
because we had went online and we seen that there was some people harassing or claiming and judging individuals. Like, I'm not even going to hide it or anything like that, but I hope they don't mind. But it's like family, and they run the bingo community, and they started to claim that what had happened, babe, he was he was cheating or something like that, had cheated June. And I just interviewed June, and June, yes, he has medical issues going on right now, right? And he's just supporting his children who run these boards. And for them to call him
Right.
his name, and it's like, if you're going to do that, you know what I mean? Get your facts straight, because he's by far no man with less than great integrity. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of set me and wifey like immediately on the boat of like, what the heck? You know, we were offended because he's ill. Why would you pick on somebody like that though? And then make things up at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Wifey wanted to say something.
Yeah.
So, buddy. Yeah. So as I was mentioning, I had mentioned earlier that I wanted to thank and extend my gratitude to all my people out there. Well, if it isn't my niece, well, hello, Genesis, firstborn. Right? Hey, sister, this is my niece, Genesis, on there. So, hello, Jen. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
I appreciate that. So, like I
Nice
mentioned,
to someone meet you.
nice. So I mentioned on here a few minutes ago before we got interrupted, you know how Facebook does us and blocks me 24/7 or puts me in their messenger
Hmm.
jail, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they make me go in there, hello, how you guys doing? Thank you for finding us again. Anyways, I had mentioned to them that we did get the script in, the manuscript, which was already fully edited, right? And then me and wifey are going to go through it tonight and then have it published no later than this Friday. So Zay and Zuela, Kingdom and Thrones, first book, Lost in Zamidia. It's going to be on, actually, it's going to be out and published. We're going to self-publish it, and in lieu of looking for producers, film, you know what I mean? I've already stated that on the
Hmm.
radio station, Bermuda Triangle, when they interviewed me this week, they had aired it. So I was just letting
Hmm.
everybody know, you know, that that's what's going on right now for Rainbow Prince. And like we always do here all the time, is that we always spread sincere love that is clear across the world. Well, if it isn't my older sister, hello, Monica. Monica, how are you, sis? Yeah, Sister Tanya, that's my oldest sister watching right now. Anyways, thanks for joining, you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Anyways, I had went over it with everybody just right before we got cut off or whatever Facebook's doing to Rainbow Prince right now. That Zay and Zuela will be out in on the shelves, right, babe? Ready to go. No later than this Friday, sis. Zay and Zuela. Kingdom and Thrones first book series is Lost in Zamaria. You can also get my first two poem books that you would find on Amazon, which is Rainbow Prince, Into the Mind of a Lighted Being. And the second one is a walk to the rainbow with me. So check this out, sis, right? Go figure. Wifey's the only one that catches this, right? So I go on the interview and I'm doing this interview, right? And the lady, Susan, she's so awesome. So when she was interviewing me, I'm like, she freaks out 2 times, right, babe? And she has to restart it because we had to retake it because of her. She's like, oh, Barbara, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. And I'm like telling Susan, okay, go figure. I was supposed to be the one nervous, not her, right? But she was nervous, so
Right?
I felt bad, and I'm over here like saying, "God dang it, I can't feel nervous. I got to make her feel comfortable." Like we had listeners of over 500,000 listeners. She was telling me, and she had to tell me and remind me that right before this interview. You know what I mean? So go figure. As I was going through and
Mhm.
progressing into the interview, I introduced the book, and the only one that catches it is wifey. I said, "A walk to the rainbow." The book is called "A Walk to the Rainbow with Me," right, babe? And I wanted to go walk in the park that day. Go figure, man. I was tripping. Wifey, she's the only one that caught it. I'm like, go figure. But she said I did great on the. Actually, Susan, I just wanted to do a
Yeah.
shout out to Susan at Bermuda Triangle at the radio station in Florida. Shout out to my buddy there, Susan, and me. I appreciate that you gave me the opportunity. And thank you for sending over all the other podcasts for me to go through and check out and send out my stuff. I thank you so much. And I hope you get this live of mine. So thanks a lot, Susan. Thank you so much. And also, as we get up here and put out the itinerary, isn't it this weekend that we're going to do the MDC push? Right? This weekend, right, sis?
Yes.
Okay. So we also went on a live with what was Jen's thing? The what was her thing? Legal Shield tonight. So thank you, sis. I appreciate you jumping on there for Nisi when she asked. I appreciate that a lot.
Oh
So
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, thank you.
I love it.
All Rainbow Princess people that are out there, I appreciate you guys' love and support for an island sister. Yeah, newly published author. Thank you. Thank you kindly. I appreciate that. But first and foremost, like always, all the time, I thank my Heavenly Father for I have no idea how I get those words or think of them because I know truly as I write, like I mentioned to you before, sis, when I write, it's just downloaded. It's download. I can't even catch up at times. Then I've been like lollygagging recently. Yeah, lollygagging, going and goof off online and messing around with the kids. Yeah. But yeah,
Acting like a kid.
acting like a kid. You know how we do it. We're always a kid. I've got a kid in me all the time that's been dying to come out. Yeah, but don't tell anybody, okay, guys? So what's going on your side there, Sister Tanya? We got wifey that's about to get up on here in a minute. Go ahead, sis.
I thought I'd go last.
Oh, you guys gonna fight over the? Okay, you guys want to fight over your spots? Is that what it is? Is
There's
that what
no
it is?
spot.
So here we
What
go.
spot?
We're gonna put it to the
There's no
table
spot.
right now.
Well, because I'm still trying to decide what I'm supposed to talk about.
Okay, that's
Talking
okay.
about people just coming at us incorrect.
Okay. See,
And
I should do the follow-up.
Clean it up.
you know what? Like, so I'm hoping that this gentleman that hit us up for you, sis, I wasn't harsh or anything like that. I just told him straight that you didn't want to be bothered anymore, and if he was
Mhm.
okay, and he was good with that. So I let him know that you were tired of you. I didn't say anything mean or anything like that, although we have that color in us. So just let him know. You know how we do it here at Rebel Prince? Everything's uncut. We do it raw as hell. We come as we are, no matter what. If you don't like it, block and delete. There you go. That's our two-step
Yeah.
process here at Rainbow Prince. We always, if we don't like what we see, we block and delete. You don't need to go up there and try to blast me in front of people. Well, you know what? I don't really mind that. As long as if you dish it out, be able to take it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. So since that is the topic, right?
Heck no. We got
So I the what?
a topic. We got a topic.
We got a topic now. You know, okay, because I sense where Crystal's gonna go, so I won't touch that. But this is in relation to you bringing up that with the way the world is today, social media is the way to get your news, unfortunately, right? Now, it also referenced where Crystal's going to go, because it's like I'm going to give you guys tips on just personal stuff, okay? People try to use social media for dating. I have no clue. I have no clue when Facebook became a dating site. That's one. The dating shopping mall, something, whatever. But in any relationship, whether it is customer and or client and business, romantic relationships, it doesn't matter the relationships. That's all I know is you as an individual should never be controlled.
Okay, Miss Control. But you've been hanging out with Janet lately? No, just messing with you. I'm
I'm
just
just
trying to keep
saying.
control.
I don't know that song.
No, I'm just messing with you, sis.
She's gonna hit you.
That was my whole issue, is feeling like I was being controlled. And that's why I was done. But I had to remain humble, and so I blocked and delete. The pressure of this position, I swear.
You need
So,
to maintain your control, sister.
Yes.
Maintain it.
you okay?
Yes, I am.
So, like
But
we do, you know what? Actually, I believe Sister Omi had touched base with us last week, and more than likely we'll have Sister Omi come up on here this weekend in reference to updating us on all that's going on with where
yes,
she's progressing to. She's actually went to town when we
right.
last talked to her, and remember when we had the interview? She was a bit timid though, but now you see her running amok,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
out there doing
She
her thing.
she did a live today.
She did a
She was
live.
on
I
live
missed the
today.
live.
Yes,
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
was.
Oh, that's,
She she was cooking.
she was cooking.
I
Oh
don't know.
man, that's awesome.
Yeah. I was like, damn.
You know
I
what's
wanted to
pretty
go
cool?
eat at her house.
Did you tell her to send us some, Sister Omi?
No,
Did you tell her to send us some?
no, no. I didn't stay on long because I had a phone call.
You know, I was mentioning here earlier, sis, that it was a hard journey for Rainbow Prince in reference to the writings before I even tapped into that. Especially that when mom left and dad left, you know, back in 2011, it was hard. So where I'm at
Mm-hmm.
today as a person, as God's daughter, I am clearly giving my life to spreading love, sincere love that is clear across the world for my Father's glory.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times being in that position, you actually have to check your own self. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I'm like, you know, like I mentioned a couple of times, like I'm human. I have those
Mm-hmm.
emotions, feelings, and by far have exceeded beyond my wildest dreams in ways of, like, I have the temperament still, you know. I could
Mm-hmm.
possibly tap into that pretty quickly, but I choose not to, you know. But
Yeah.
it's amazing how people, you know, it's true. Like the the more challenged your life is and all the trials that you've been through, the greater purpose you have in this world, especially for God's glory. You know what I mean? In all that I do, especially nowadays, like I mean, don't get me wrong, I get tried 24/7 around the clock, literally. You know, I can go from cool right now, and at the same time, I'll drop it in a split second. That challenge will come through. But you know, I praise God all the time simply because now I'm able to have victory in all my trials with my Father, no matter what. So
Exactly.
regardless, you know what I mean? And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to God because His love is so, how do you call it, warming, regardless what we do wrong, what we say wrong, what we feel wrong. All we got to do is embrace Him. You know, like a couple nights ago, I literally sat here on my bed and I was just talking to Him, you know? And after that talk, let me tell you, sis, it was so amazing that He would shed light upon me. You know what I mean? And it's like, wow, that was
Mhm.
comfortable. I feel good. Thank you, Father. You know what I mean? It's like a feeling you cannot get in this realm, in this world. Although happiness
Oh yeah.
here
Oh
far cannot exceed
yeah.
the joy that He provides. You know what I mean? And I'm so
Yeah.
amazed that His love is so almighty. It's great. And I thank God that I'm within that where He's able to bestow blessings upon my head, you know, have mercy on my soul, and be able to actually
Mhm.
go out there and all that I do, whether it's my writing or my inspirational feeds or just the words that I say to people or in my mind, that He actually blesses it. You know what I'm saying? And He keeps me on
Yeah.
that ground floor. So it's kind of hard in my position because at the same time, like I've mentioned before, um, I've come far, especially from
Yeah.
what I used to be like
It was a
to now.
process,
It
a
was a process.
really hard process.
It's a hard process, but with God,
But
anything
everybody
is
has that.
possible. And I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. All things. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that for FYI,
For
just to share
FYI,
with you,
just
sister.
okay.
You know what I mean? Life isn't
Yeah.
anything if you
Of course.
can't share the glory of God. You get what I'm
Say that
saying?
again.
Life is not anything if you can't share the glory of God. It means nothing if you
Oh
can't
yeah.
share it.
Yeah.
You get,
For sure.
yeah, for sure. Okay, there. Which one of y'all gonna go up next?
I already win.
There, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead, babe.
What the hell happened?
I think wifey's trying to figure out what's going on over there on that side of town. So, anyway, sis, we're gonna progress into Rainbow Princess things right now.
So let's talk about the school district.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the school districts here. Yeah, all y'all out there with the school districts, you guys understand what Rainbow Prince is coming to y'all at? Go ahead. What about the school districts?
I just want to say that if you guys are ever having trouble with your children, you know, if you're having trouble with teachers or what else, principals, anybody at your children's school, don't be afraid to walk up to the school district and let them know what the problem is. Don't stay quiet, especially if it's for your children that you love. You got to speak up. Or not only that, think about if you're going through this situation, think about how many other people are going through the same situation and they just don't say anything and just sit there.
Yeah, you know what was crazy, right? So we had the kids transfer from one school And we have four. As we got there, we were really concerned simply because of them being marked absent or might affect their attendance during this transfer. So we get to the school, right? And we indicate to the people at the front, as well as counselors, teachers, whoever they had right in front of us, that we were quite concerned
Yeah.
in reference to the attendance, that we didn't want our kids being marked this, that, and another because of this attendance, being having to be transferred. And here they go, oh, don't worry about that. You could just let the schools know, they'll take care of it. So we go to the next school. We get
No,
there.
they had to transfer again.
No, we get there and we tell them what we're concerned about. They said, okay, but by the way, your children are going to have to be transferred again. Go right. Check this out. Something to do with they didn't have
The expertise to
the
teach
ex.
our children that have disabilities.
Yeah, they didn't have their expertise there to teach our children, the other two that have um,
IEPs.
IEPs. So we go and we transfer. Now, mind you, this is the third school, and we're transferring them away, and at the same time bringing it to their attention that us as parents are concerned for their attendance, right? Okay, now go figure. They say, get iPads, take the iPads. We'll have them at the school that you're at right now. We'll just come back and get it, but go to the new school. So we go to get the iPads. They're like saying, well, we have one here. You got to go to the school that we're sending you to get the other three. Anyways, long story short, we go to the third school. Mind you, we're telling these guys as we go through it that, hey, we're really concerned about our kids' attendance, making sure that they don't get, dinged for being absent because we haven't fully quite got them up to speed in reference to the curriculum and everything else. Well, anyways, off to the fourth school we go to because one of the children has to be there because they're being taught on remote learning. Their teacher is at another campus and the other three are at another campus. But anyways, we get dinged and they were hitting us up like, oh, your kid's been absent. They haven't turned in this, that. But they gave us,
letter
we got a truancy
for
letter
4 days.
for 4 days. But check this out, though. This is in the timeline of almost 2 weeks. This has been progressing, correct? Within the school transferring system. But mind you, when we pick up the iPads, they hand them over to us, right? And we take them with no type of guidance whatsoever, no paperwork, no. All they're saying is, oh, they have Canvas, which the program that they have on the iPad for children in elementary is suitable for college students. You get it? And I'm looking, and me and my wife were banging our heads for the whole first week because trying to figure out how to get our kids to get their schoolwork done or even get their school or even Zoom
Yeah.
in. So we're attacking everything going on, trying to do this. And at the same time, trying to figure out, well, hell, they all got different amount of teachers. We got like three teachers on one child. And then they sent us a truancy letter. So the principal, we were highly irritated by them.
No, because they told us since they are failing and
They are
have
failing.
and their absence are, and we got a truancy letter that they're going to have to go back to the school.
Yeah, now they're making it seem.
But mind you, they didn't teach us or show us how to get the kids onto their assignments or anything.
Mommy?
We had to learn ourselves.
Yeah, they didn't. They just gave us the iPads, right? Go figure. We picked up all 4 iPads in 2 different locations. On top of that, we spoke to one of the principals, right? And then we brought it home. They didn't give us no directions whatsoever, but that it was on Canvas. Wifey figured she'd be okay because she's well versed around Canvas simply because of the college, right, program that they have for the kids. So anyways, just last week, Friday, the principal we call him religiously, calling the school throughout a whole week trying to get a hold of this principal to tell him what's been going on and why are our kids being dinged and getting a truant letter and they're going to be failing. And he starts to give me this mumbo jumbo stuff, right? That
It's
they,
the law.
that it's the law.
He may not agree with
He
it.
may not agree with it, but it's the law that if your kids are not doing well in remote school, they would literally have to go back to school. Okay, now mind you, by then, before he even finished uttering those words, I was already teed off. And simply because, look, the fact remains they gave us no type of, what is it called, guidance in reference
Assistant.
to, or assistance. They just gave us the iPads, let us go, and off to the
Oh,
wolves
they
we
need to
go.
be on Zoom at this
They need to be Zoom up this time and all this time. But mind you, the program that we recognize is college user friendly. These are elementary children we have. You get what I'm saying? So I'm telling the principal, look, I get that it's damn law, okay?
We're not
But the
stupid.
program that you folks have that are implemented into the system, the iPads that you give out to the children, is not children user friendly at all. I mean, shit, we're grown ups and we couldn't even figure the damn thing out. So, and this being, and we're telling him, and he's like, this is the law, and I'm over here telling him, look, whether it's the law or whatever, that's like telling us to send our kids to a loaded gun. There's no way that you can guarantee my child's safety at school 24/7 around the clock while they're in your hands. You get what I'm saying? I'm having a real difficult time with that. So, yeah, that's what Rainbow Prince thought. I just share that with you. And I'm telling the principal, look, the program you guys have in the iPads for the children is not user friendly for the children at all. It's basically made for the damn teachers to get. You get what I'm saying? So what use is that for a child? You're setting them up for failure. You get what I'm saying? What kind of user? And he's like,
Yeah.
well, although I don't agree with it, and I agree with you, and I don't give a damn whether he agreed with me or not.
I have
The
kids in
point,
school. It's like that's my choice.
he's like, I have children in school too, and I'm like, dude, that's on you. But I'd be damned if I said you can't guarantee. You know what I mean? That's on you, dude. Hi, Sister Catherine. You cannot guarantee that your teachers or your counselors or your assistants are going to be with our children 24/7. Look, I know God is great. I know He is, but without a shadow of a doubt, I know He is. But come on now. There's a lot of people, the teachers are short staffed. You cannot guarantee that you're going to be one on one with our kids, making sure they hand sanitize, they mask at all times when they're in the restrooms, that they are copacetic,
No.
not touching anything. You know what I mean? It just chaps my
Yeah.
hide.
I just honestly said, I just hope that they don't try to say, oh, your kids have to go to school now because I'm gonna raise holy hell.
And he's telling me, well, you need to go to the superintendent. I'm like, look, superintendent, move aside. This is something where the big boys are involved, the Senate people. You get
Because
it? The
we've
ones that
tried.
pass the bills and make up
Because
the laws.
and tell them why though. Because we've tried the superintendent over at another school district.
Yeah, we actually tried the superintendent at another school, right? Go figure. And the superintendent, oh my gosh,
If y'all like, I wanted to laugh.
he
I
was
couldn't
like,
take him serious.
it was crazy, sis. I meant, like whether you're, it's like this, whether you hold the title or not.
No, tell him what
The,
he said
go
though.
ahead, tell him.
He said, "Oh look, I've been dealing with the same thing you guys deal with. Me being Asian and all." Or what did he say?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
says, because, hi, Anohi. Hi, sister, how are you? Anyways, I'm sorry about that, Anohi. 1 second. I hope you're well. Are you okay? Okay, I hope you're good, sis. I asked for you last night.
Yeah,
I
she
asked
did.
for you last night.
She did.
Man, God is great. I hope you're well, sis. Much
Oh,
love
look,
to
it's a
you.
family reunion. Everybody's here from the beginning. We were
So,
all here from the get
hi, Sister
go.
Omu. So check this out, right? We had this run-in with the superintendent last year. Go ahead, sister.
Question.
Question. Question. Raise your hand on me too if you have a question. Go ahead, sis.
Omi, how was your dinner? I want to know
Oh,
how did your dinner turn out? Let's see. Did she leave again?
she probably sewing some more masks.
Yeah.
That crazy girl. She's
So
running
the
amok.
superintendent.
Go ahead.
No, you were
Wifey's telling.
saying. You were saying.
Sorry.
We were dealing with the superintendent with a whole different issue last year with one of the kids, right?
And
And
it was
what
a big
and then
issue.
he goes and says, he uses this, well, I'm dealing with the same issue being Asian and all. I'm like, look, dude, I didn't even put that race card up there at all. Where are you running to with this, though?
Right?
Yeah. You know, where are you running to? This is talking about the kids' education. Your racism card has nothing to do with that. You get what I'm saying? You understand what I'm? And then this knucklehead principal, I'm telling you, he's not a knucklehead. I apologize. He's trying to tell us he totally understands where we're coming from being parents because his children have to go to school. But I'm like, look, that's your choice. You get what I'm saying? And he's
Mhm.
like, well, you guys would have to go through the superintendent to this department. And I'm telling him, look, it's way past that
I was
now.
like,
It's
look,
the Senate
what's
we're
the
going for.
superintendent's name?
Kim, Kim, right?
From Comal County.
From Como County. Yeah, it was rough. It was real rough. But what I'm
The
saying,
coach put his hands on our son and left bruise marks.
and he got away
And
with
he
it.
got away with it. So I hope you guys can understand where the frustration is at.
See, last year
Mhm.
that was a whole scenario there where he actually who?
Kelly's sister.
Hi, Sister Kelly. Hey, sorry, sis. Give me a second. We have to say hi to all our people as they slide in here. You know, Rainbow Prince can't see worth a darn, especially with this green coat. Hi, Sister Kelly. Thank you for joining Rainbow Prince and Sister and Wifey. Thank you for joining us. But you know, it's crazy that the principal, when we were talking to him, that he stated he understood, but why not stand up for it? You're a principal. You know, the caliber of person
Mhm.
that you are, you should be able to make some type of move for the children, regardless of if it's the Senate you got to go or whoever writes the damn laws for the schools.
Yeah, but actually the government runs the schools.
And it's almost as if they're forcing our children. They actually put them on remote learning, right? Check this out how they did this. They gave them iPads. Woo woo! All the children's gonna love
They're
that.
like, oh, they're
But at the
Apple
same
iPads.
time, Apple iPads. But let me put in a program where you're gonna fail regardless, and you're still gonna have to come to school and chance it with COVID that's flying about. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, that's like you guys got programs in there that are not even user friendly for the children. Period. They're for the staff. They're user friendly for the damn teachers who need to be teaching my damn kids. You get what I'm saying? I'm like frustrated. Oh my gosh. It is beyond me how they do these things. I don't get it. But, and he tells me as if it's going to comfort me in some way that, well, my kids go there, you know. And I'm like, dude, that's your choice. I'd be damned if I'm forced to take my children. And the thing is, all our kids are bright. They're failing them, they're trying to say because of their attendance, which we had touched base with every last one of the 4 schools that we had to go through trying to slide them in class. You get what I'm saying?
Not to mention, the teachers making the kids uncomfortable.
Oh, and get this, right? So get this. One of the teachers says to our eldest, right, on their live Zoom in the morning, go get your calculator. And not knowing that me and wifey were in the background, right? Go get your calculator. He goes, I left it in my grandma's room. But mind you, grandma has cancer and -3 at that, which is rare, but at a very extensive part of cancer. So check that out. He's very close to his grandma, and he didn't want to wake her up since it was early hours in the morning for kids' school. So he told the teacher, I left it in my grandma's, room. She goes, well, okay, well, can you go ahead and find your calculator? He goes and tries to look for it, but not in the room. But he just went around the house, figured maybe it was in grandma's room.
But he didn't
He
want to wake
goes
her up.
back. And the teacher says, check this out. What was her saying?
Uh, she's like, well, it has to be somewhere in the house. But it's a small apartment,
Yeah, and tries to put him on blast in front of the
and
kids.
he's on a big ass screen
A
on the
projector,
on the chalkboard
like calling him out and
in front of the
embarrassing him
class.
in front of the kids. So we tell that to the principal, right? The principal couldn't even answer that. And I'm like, look, if you're going to take a position, right? If you're going to take a position where you're mainly for helping the children, regardless, even if the laws state that you're doing that, why wouldn't you speak up or do something about it if you have the opportunity to do so and the ability to do, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't you utilize yourself for something in that sense instead of just sit
Yep.
there with your thumbs up your nose? You know, there's other places to put it though. But you get what I'm saying? And not say a word and just go along with everybody else. Although it could harm your child. Although that it can harm. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, this is we're not talking about our kids running outside on the playground,
Which we don't
falling down and
allow.
scraping their knee. You get what I'm saying? This is life threatening. You get what I'm saying? I don't play with my
Yeah.
kids' life or any other child's life, period. I even told him that. I told him, look, it's not even about our children only. It's about every child, including yours. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, if you have to be schooled by somebody called Rainbow Prince, then there's a huge problem. Like I told somebody earlier today, whoever was out there over there judging June on Raider Nation for
Oh, I
cheating, I
know.
told them, look, we can easily school you 101 on how to lose gracefully because in order for you to make it, you need to be able to take it. You get what I'm saying?
It's not classy, y'all.
And take it with grace.
It's
You know what
not
I'm saying?
classy at all.
But it's crazy that this principal tells us that, right? And he's like, well, you're going to have to call them with the attendance. I'm like, dude, look, regardless what damn law they done wrote, because it was man who did it or woman that wrote the laws, right? You give our kids, they set them up for failure, is basically what I'm saying. Because first off, you tell us we have to jump from one school through hoops of three other schools just to transfer them.
Mm-hmm.
Then to top it off, to get their school assignments, we have to go to two destinations to get for four people, four children, correct? And then on top of that, they're telling us utilize these tools that we provide for the children, but it is only user friendly for the teachers. It is not a user friendly system for a child at all. And then you know what kicks it? What's the kicker? Is there are so many parents and teachers trying to get on this program that are confused. And go figure, you're going to truant my child and say they're failing because you guys aren't up to speed and letting us know how to teach our children while they're at home, right? But you set up the program that's designed in these, whatever you call it, programs and computers, laptops, what you're giving our kids, truly to just set them up to bring them back to school. You get it?
Yeah.
It's just a frustrating kind of. Okay, so Rainbow Prince got a little bit besides herself. Went besides the rainbow. I, but man, this is children's lives we're talking about, man. Come on now. My kids had that. I'm like, don't stand there and try to be a principal or a damn superintendent, regardless. If you
Say
can't
your
make,
line.
if you can't simply stand up for the most important thing ever, which is humankind, children. You get what I'm saying? If you can't make a move for that, that's positive for them and have a system user friendly, and you have the ability to do so, you might want to check the field you're in. You might be in the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Rainbow Princess besides the rainbows right now.
Okay.
Go ahead, sister and wifey. Let me move out and
You know,
go.
you know what the problem is? People just don't allow us to be nice.
That was my number one saying for many of years. People do not allow you to be nice. That's crazy. But since we are Rainbow Prince and God's angels, we better know our role. But it doesn't mean we can't express what really should be happening, though. We can't, it doesn't mean that we can express the frustration with those that have the ability to do so, to make it right. You know what I mean? So there you go. There you have it. You know what I mean? And I know you're not chopping it
It's
up.
how
You
we
better go ahead.
huh?
Go ahead, sis. It's how
um
we.
it's how we it's how we go about it though. You know what I mean?
Meaning,
For us to stay on our paths. Okay, we all know our paths now. But for us to stay on our path, it's how we go about it that keeps us on our path.
That is so true.
come again? You know, I'm stuck on stupid right now because I'm feeling some type of way. Just being honest, you know how Rainbow Prince is. Huh? I love it.
I was
You know how it
saying
is.
that
What you see is what you get. You know what I mean? I can't color code Jack. I have good days and then
what
I
I
have some days.
People be
what
respectful.
I was saying
Be respectful.
what I was saying. Oh yeah,
Don't
go
try
ahead.
to.
I got wifey with me tonight.
You do? Okay. Hi, people.
Yes, for
Hi,
everybody.
everyone.
This is to all those
Hi,
who know
sister.
they are, who have hit me up
Mm-hmm.
and asked if I'm married. I am married to wifey.
Yes, gentlemen.
That's crazy. It is the gentleman. But thank you. You know, we're not trying to be mean or rude. I thank you very much. Yes, I am happily married.
And don't nobody want to
So
visit
is,
you. So am I.
so are you what?
What? Obviously.
If she does, she didn't know, she knows now.
Yeah. So
What happened, sister?
they
We're
kicked me
off the
off. They
camera.
don't like me. Facebook people don't like me. But also, what?
I don't know. We froze.
We don't want to go on any trips, right? We don't want to go visit people.
We don't want to go visit people.
Y'all, come on. Don't.
This is for the what side? The male or the female side?
The female side.
This
for
is for the-
females, you know, if you once knew her, you know, you knew her then, not now. Don't nobody want to go visit you. Don't leave comments or disrespectful comments. That's all. Everything will be groovy. Right, babe?
Right.
Do you feel like going on any trip?
Don't get me in trouble, anybody, okay? I already done told y'all. Come correct or don't come at all. Simple as that. And that means both genders. No, look, I appreciate all you guys' love and support for Rainbow Prince, especially for my writings, but more than anything, for love and support clear across the world, not towards this way. You guys get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you guys. I am married. My wife is Crystal Follow, and my wife,
AKA what?
Lavel Set. And your
Okay.
wife is who?
Barbara Langutu Follow.
So, with all due respects to all of you guys, no harm, you know, no foul. But yeah, wife just wanted to let y'all know there's no visiting anywhere with Rainbow Prince because I got my own family, right, babe?
Yeah, and don't nobody want to go visit you. So don't put visit me again.
Yeah, you got that one? Anyways, you guys, yeah, that was clearly said.
Sister, you knew I had to. You knew I was, sister. You knew I was.
Anyways, so check it out. For all the males out there that try to knock us, yeah, Rainbow Prince is married happily. Thank you. I appreciate that.
But you know what? I'm so happy because the females are so respectful.
Yeah, they are though.
Yeah,
except for
just a couple of them, but we can handle them.
Anyways,
we can handle them. There's nothing wrong with that.
Anyways, guys, once again, thank you for joining Rainbow Prince tonight. Please do check out my website, which is www.rainbowprincewritings.com. You can also check out my YouTube channel, and please subscribe for an Island Sister, as well as my podcast, which would be Anchor, Spotify, Public, Breaker, and Google Podcasts. Please show some love and support. I also placed on our page, my wifey did, that, what was it, the interview?
Yes.
We have the interview up there with Radio Bermuda Triangle in Florida that had my interview done. They aired it on Monday, so you guys could get the replay. Please do comment on there. Let us know what your thoughts are in reference to meeting the author. That was what the interview was for Zay and Zuela. Kingdom and Thrones first book series is Lost in Zamaria, my first novel. So I appreciate all you guys, everybody that shows love, support for an Island Sister. Thank you kindly. Thank you for Rainbow Prince.
People.
For all the... Okay, yes. What's the challenge?
Tell them to give you a topic and you can write about it.
Okay, yeah, let's do this challenge. You guys all want to do the Rainbow Prince challenge? Y'all give me a challenge. So check this out. Rainbow Prince right now is obviously, we're going to have my first book novel series on the shelves by this Friday. We already got the book cover and everything going, but I also am, and I should be completed with that one book of 2 spirituals going on right now, 2 books of spiritual writings, as well as my erotica.
Why you say it like that?
My erotica book.
No, it's a romance.
A romance book. That's what you got. Yeah, a romance book, as well as my memoir, right, babe? And a sci-fi drama series. I got 5 books going on right now. Should be complete with one tonight, makes it 4. And then I have the other one, that sister titled, correct? As well as you. What was the title, sister? You can give them a sneak preview.
Tell them the title.
Oh, I forgot.
Ooh. You're in trouble now. Sasa Kitiona.
Sis, I'm going to have to take some minutes away, right?
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you.
I only got
so much. Yeah, so it was an awesome interview, though, and I hope you guys go ahead and take a look at the replay. Give me your thoughts, your comments, and Wifey got a challenge for you guys. You guys give me a topic, and let me see if I can write about it, okay? Yeah? You guys, all right, guys? We'll place it up there for y'all. And as the week progresses, we'll go ahead and give you guys the itinerary as we bring MDC to the house again. Correct, sis? It'll be on the weekend, Saturday, more than likely, correct? With Sister Omi coming back for an update in reference to her. And I'm going to have on Sunday night, Wifey, I'm going to have her free flow, her new one that she just wrote. So,
yes.
Okay, skirt that. There's a new one she put up. But
you like it?
Did I say I didn't?
Oh.
Anyways,
Yay.
On Sunday. So we'll have Labostet coming in the house and put that one up there by herself. Right, babe?
Yes.
Who knows? Maybe Rainbow Prince will jump up on there with her. Yeah!
I'm still waiting.
Okay, anyways, you guys, like we do it here at Rainbow Prince all the time, please do check out my stuff. Show island support. All my people, for an Island Sister, newly published author, please check me out. Let me know your thoughts and everything. If you guys have a story to share, feel free to hit us up. Let me know whether it's inspirational, abuse, whatever story you care to come on the platform. please hit us up. And I hope all is well with you and your families. God bless in all that you guys do. Remember that you're uniquely made. Don't ever let anybody take your crown. You guys feel me? Okay? But remember, we're only human. Help each other out. Be good to one another all the time, every time. Okay, guys? And do show some support for Rainbow Prince. Check out my website, www.rainbowprincewritings.com. Thank you for your love and support for all my writings, my inspirational videos. Thank you kindly, everybody. God bless, like we do it here all the time at Rainbow Prince. Rock the one love. God bless. Peace out, sis. Much love to you, Omi sis, and all of you guys. Thank you for joining. God bless. Take care. Love you, sis.
You guys